Hello there, Taylor with the Maltempo report. So let's talk about some Maltempo. So, tropical cyclone-wise, Cyclonus tropicalis, right? So the big thing right now is Tropical Cyclone Felleng. I do not have data for Madagascar, but there are some alerts for La Réunion for dangerous surf conditions. I would expect the same is in effect for Madagascar, quite possibly winds and maybe a little bit of rains. You can see there's kind of the outer bands of the storm are brushing Madagascar right now, and there's La Réunion and Maurice. So that is what is happening, and that is a pretty potent storm, expected to become the equivalent of a Category 3 hurricane still. However, what was out near Fiji apparently is no longer a thing, so no chance of tropical cyclone formation on the area out there that was previously a low. So, severe thunderstorm weather-wise for the US today. One of those rare-ish type January outbreaks where we've got a threat of both significant winds and of a strong tornado. So, basically, there's several things. We'll talk about the probabilities first. So this is the wind map. So on this map, what you've got is in the purple area, it's as high as a 45% chance of severe winds. So to break down the 45%, that means any of this purple area, what you do is you draw a 25-mile radius circle in, pick any random given point in that purple area, and that means that there's nearly a 1 in 2 chance of severe winds. Now, in addition to that, there's also the hatched area. The hatched area indicates where the significant winds are possible. So instead of just severe winds, which would be 58 miles per hour and greater, we're talking hurricane strength, 75 miles per hour and greater. Now, of course, it's not the same exact thing as a hurricane. Hurricane is huge storm, whereas you might just get one main wind gust or something of the sort. I don't know. But, yes, so lots of damaging winds and, power outages and stuff like that. First world problems or whatnot. Hail-wise, not as big as of a threat. It's just 15% chance, but still a pretty big area for that. And severe hail is defined as 1 inch or larger. So, and then tornado-wise, as high as 15% today. Now, to put this in a little bit of perspective, tornado-wise, the outbreak days I've seen, those are generally like 45%. So the tornado threat itself is not as high as it could be, but the wind threat, and winds, affect swaths, large areas of, damage. Large areas of damage, whereas tornadoes tend to be very concentrated, but, really screw with whoever they actually hit, of course. So on this one, again, as high as a 15% chance. So for instance, just this random point in Arkansas, draw a 25-mile radius circle around that, and that means there's a 15% chance of a tornado occurring somewhere within that 25-mile radius circle. So again, with the black hatched area, that means that instead of just a tornado at all being probable, that's where you could expect to see the EF2 and greater tornadoes, and that's on a scale that goes from EF0 to EF5. EF5 being the one that will not just level your house, but, sweep it into the sky and drop it 100 miles away, quite possibly. So, what's going on at the moment? This is the public weather outlook that the Storm Prediction Center issues, so that's what this orange thing is from. And there are 4 tornado watches. I think they're all tornado watches at the moment that are in effect. Okay, I misspoke. There is a severe thunderstorm watch. So these are the watches that are in effect. The red boxes are for the tornado watches in effect, and the orange one is the severe thunderstorm watch. So that's a severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect right now, and a huge line of storms at the moment. However, no particularly dangerous situation tornado watches, at least not as of yet. So that's good, because what was it, like a month ago, Louisiana, they had a PDS tornado watch. That you don't want that. So yes. And there were, I believe I have seen a tornado warning in effect. In fact, apparently there is one right now for Arkansas. So, yes, that is what is happening today. So tomorrow it continues. And in fact, they've now added a significant severe weather event to this map. So what we have again, day 1 is the one where the Storm Prediction Center breaks it into tornado, wind, hail threat. So with this, you just know that it's one of tornado, wind, or hail. And so, for instance, there's as high as a 30% chance of severe weather occurring. And then in addition to that is the black hatched area. And I'm going to make a guess that the black hatched area is for significant winds. Now, if you go down and scroll down, let's see if we can find the word tornado. So, primary effects will be damaging wind in a few tornadoes, with the greatest tornado threat expected over the southeastern states. So, it could also potentially be, significant tornadoes tomorrow. Don't know yet, but when tomorrow's outlook comes out, that's when they'll break it down into the specific probabilities. So, this is, over the next 2 days, this is a fairly big area of the United States that's going to be affected by this storm system. Yes, so if you are in the path at all, you should absolutely be paying attention. Get your weather radio out or go buy one if you have the opportunity and don't own one yet. Right, so severeweathertv.com is the official homepage of this screencast. WickedWix is WICKEDWX.com. Cyclocane is CYCLOCANE.com. We'll turn on the satellite because that is it for today. Hopefully you're staying safe out there.